Right there, that's good. Yeah, feel human again. Reminds me of it. No, a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Hey, church, I want to present something to you. Excuse me, is that a cell phone, son? Cell phone, son. Somebody please take care of that for me. I don't want to see that on again. You following me? Excuse me, are we clear? I don't want to see that on again unless it's Jesus Christ himself. Make sure that phone is locked down. All right, if there's a parent with him, take that away now. How dare you? Excuse me, just, come here to serve the Lord tonight, right? You can text on your own time, preferably when you're driving down a highway. Hey, listen, we have a little bit of a challenge in front of us. And the challenge is this, is that a couple of weeks ago I said, that the young people should not go to. I made that executive decision, would not go to the battle cry. Ivan had been telling me, Ivan told me something deep that we got to meet for a little while today. He told me a battle cry is like a concert and youth convention is like church. Right. With a communion at the end. Even though they have the commercials, everybody's got to take an offering, right? Even we're going to take one in a minute. And so I just want to encourage you that we never thought last week, like two or 3 weeks ago, who thought we were going to make it? 5 people were going to make it through. All of them. They all made it through to the big show or the semi-big show. And so, let's just keep the main thing in this church, man, all right? Amen. Leave the little gossip and stuff behind. And I guarantee you, you're going to be walking in a whole different plane, and your tent is going to be tilted towards the promises of God, and not towards Sodom. It's just a little simple adjustment. It takes action, but it's an adjustment, and it will be there. And the challenge that is before us is this, is that Ivan came to me today fairly spooked, I would say, which is normal. And what it is that he's got to take 7 people who have made it. What he doesn't know is that Lonnie and Heidi are going already, okay? Okay, so there'll be a couple of people to go with you. Anyone else who wants to go as well, it would be nice. But here's the thing, is that we never thought we'd make it this far. It was good. Amen. And the deadline is March 1st. Anybody know what today's date is? 24. To have the money, and that means a week. So I say we all hit a 7-Eleven, different. Or we ask God for a little miracle. And we give up a couple of ducats so that our kids can go. Because something that came to me today, they said, oh, well, what we'll do is we'll just stay home and then we'll call and see if we made it. And if we didn't, they called our name, then we'll prepare. And, man, that's kind of cheap, ain't it? If I win, I want to be in the ring. And they give me the award. And if I lose, I want to go down with a smile, congratulate the other guy. Hallelujah. Right? And so I just want to ask you, if you will, above and beyond your tithe and offering and your tax return. And you didn't think I did that. You might want to put something in towards the kids. That could be $10 or $20, or you say I want to sponsor a kid. And they need, I don't know how much each. So you can stay 2 nights in a hotel. We're going to go to Hershey Arena, about 11,000 kids. Plus they're going to go there and see if they come out. True, and I just think it's going to be an awesome thing. If they do, then they'll be going to Detroit, which I don't know what they make there now. Maybe not cars, but I'm sure something is made there and we'll want to see it. Okay? Might be an international house of pancakes, whatever. But okay, how many of you appreciate our young people and know that we got to invest in them, right? So I'm going to give you a minute. I'm going to pull my time. Yes, please. Okay. We'll find out. Amen. Okay. It goes 1 down, 6 to go. Do it, Dad. Don't be scared. Go ahead, girl. Do it. Do it. Okay. You want to roll that way? That's all right. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll still tithing tonight. All right. Amen. Come on and bring down the ushers. Thank you. Thank you very much. You ready? Amen.
Praise the Lord. Right now, let's just close our eyes and clear everything from our minds, from our heart, that we may hear what the Lord has for Pastor. I've seen him when looking at me and wondering if he should do it or not, but I sense that the Lord really moved on him and has been receiving the word that he must give, burning inside of him. So Lord, I ask you right now to continue to anoint my pastor, O Lord, with the wonderful power you have upon him. Let all, Lord, receive what he is about to give, Lord. As he preaches in love, Lord, let that love be felt by everybody, Lord, that he sincerely cares for us. Yes. And for your word, Lord, that we may continue to grow and become of one mind and of one spirit to reach out to you, Lord. So I ask now, Lord, anoint and bless every word that you give in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I want to ask you a question. I want you to think about it while I go in there and get my Bible. I think it's important that you have a Bible every night. For the next 8 weeks, have a Bible or some kind of notepad. Or write this in the back of your Bible, because I'm gonna be talking about one thing. And it's going to be more of a teaching than preaching. And see if we can expose some things. You know, and reveal some things so we can grow. Amen? Give me a moment. And here's what I want you to think about. Here's the question. What is, to answer this question means everything. What is the greatest aim in your life right now? If I would ask you that question and point at you and say, what is your greatest aim right now? And you know, I want to be closer to God. Yeah, you know, I mean, really. You know, I mean, I want to own my own house. I want to be successful. I want to retire. I want to have something for my kids. I want to have a career. I want to have whatever it is. I don't know. You know, only you know. Okay, what is it? If you could say, what is your aim in life right now? After being experientially through all you've been through all the drama in your life, through all the hurt, the pain, the shame, the guilt, and the sorrow, what is your greatest desire right now? Think about it. I'll be out with my Bible. Okay? Gotta get it. Don't tell anybody the code here. Okay? It's 7777. Very important that nobody knows that code. Take it. 7777. It's important that nobody knows that. Next week we change it. We go up a digit. Guess what it is? 8888. You with me? Okay, answer the question for me. It's the most important thing that you described right now. First thing on your mind. No, don't spiritualize. First thing on your mind. Find out what God wants you. Most important thing in go. Huh? Wow. 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 Most important thing right now. Be happy. Good. Very good. Most important thing. Anybody, come on. Share it. Don't make me point at you. Come on. Share it.
Find myself.
Huh?
Find myself.
Wow. That's deep. That's whale deep. That's, you know, Free Willy deep. Anybody else? Come on. It's the most important thing to you right now. right now. No, that I might know God and ascribe to the tenets of the faith in the way that would make him love me and walk in a circumspect manner, that he might love me and know that, Mine? Oh. Sister Ruthie, we had an agreement. You two are waiting. You don't get old. You wait for us. We want to go with you. We want to. I'm talking about 50. We do a 50. Your mom. Your mom was very old, wasn't she? She was very. She's still. Look at the genes. Listen, people see people coming out the dance camera and they say Hernandez. Hernandez at the buffet in the South Side. Hernandez. The gene pool runs deep. You ain't going nowhere. Emiliano Zapata would come back before you leave. I don't know who that is. Okay, what's the most important thing? Healing. Well. Huh? Wow. Most important thing. Anybody, come on.
To tell my stepfather that I love him, that when I was in this world, I was never able to say that. But now that I'm with my Lord and Savior, now I can say that. Wow. And thank you for being with my mother for 20-some years. Only father I really know.
Honor your father and your mother. That it may go well with you. That your years may be expanded. Doesn't matter what they did, really, just that they got us here. Anyone else? Come on.
Clean mind and clean heart.
Clean mind and clean heart. Anybody else? Yeah.
Right now, what I'm focusing on is cultivating a holy ambition and my gifts.
Holy ambition. Anyone else? Please. Huh? Inner peace. I want you to listen to all those. I wish I'd have wrote them down. But you heard them, didn't you? Right? What thing do they all have in common? What one thing do they all have in common? One person said the answer. It was $1 million answer for tonight. And that answer was love. You know, about, I think it's been a year now, Deacon Steve, Deacon Ray, I think it was Evie, Heidi and them were involved. I know that Deirdre Saul was involved in my house how many of you ever wanted a new kitchen? Not that I know anything about that, but just, it's not that I'm a man, it's very nice. I think my kitchen is, hey, look at this. What do you think? Huh? That's the lights. Huh? Oh, huh? What's this? Yeah, and just, because it's cool. Nice kitchen. This was torn out. This was torn out. That was torn out. They built a wall there. I spackled that. They had to respackle after I spackled. I bought somebody from the Timothy house and they said, I cut that wall down. Here's the sawzall. They cut right through all the wires. Deacon Steve had to fix all the wires. They cut through everything. Everything blew up in my house. I think it almost caught up. Well, it couldn't have caught up because it shocked me, which means it was still on. Which means the breaker, something didn't have a breaker on it. This stuff I was learning. But listen, I got this beautiful kitchen. Right? Debbie wanted a kitchen. This is what she wanted a kitchen. Give me a kitchen. Widen this out. And we did it, man. And we just went at it. And these guys came in and they did like ceramic stuff for the floor and leveled it out and put thin solite, and they were cutting stuff all day. There was dust in the air. It was like they were always cutting something, and every time I'd come in, more bricks were up, and it was beautiful, right? It was beautiful, and when we saw it, we thought, that old 40-year-old kitchen was gone away, right? And we yanked that thing out and tore it apart, right? And this beautiful kitchen is there. And last night, you know what Debbie tells me, Deacon? I wish I had my old kitchen back. said, what? I said, oh, I just wish I had my own kitchen back. I said, well, I'll call the junkyard tomorrow. See if the stuff is there. If it hasn't been grounded and pounded, we'll see if we could bring, one of them. I think it's stainless steel with, it had syrup on it and food particles with droppings of some sort. I don't know. We'll try to get it back in there, We'll try to get it and get the floor that was unlevel with the crack in it, with the wires that were, and all that. And completely it wasn't working, The fun thing about our old kitchen was getting shocked by the stove when you were trying to, it was important to use a pot that had a rubber handle so as not to, because if something was in there, it was happening. There was an issue. No one knew the issue, but it was okay with us. You're wondering, what am I saying? He's wondering, Pastor Jim, did you want to preach or tell jokes tonight? And what I'm saying is, after you get a brand new kitchen functioning, recessed lighting, stone walls, stone floors, grout, everything, plumbing, everything, pressure, beautiful. Why would you want what you had before? Debbie didn't say that to me. That's just a story I was telling. It was a lie. It was a lie for a fact. But do you follow me? But how many of us don't do that? God sets us free. He gives us a brand new life. He gives us a brand new path. He gives us a brand new walk. He gives us a brand new talk. He gives us a brand new body. He gives us brand new plumbing inside. Something happened with all of the diseases that we're supposed to have. Everything is all brand new. And then for some reason, we want to go right back to what we had. Is that insanity? Is that insane? I'd like my old kitchen back, please. Find all the old stuff, that stainless steel with the rust on, all of it. Bring the stuff, that causes gangrene. Just bring it all back. I want to be shocked again when I boil something. Oh my God, I forgot. I forgot again. What is that insanity? Is that crazy? Somebody tell me, am I right? Is that crazy? Then why do we do it? Why do we as Christians do this? We get free. We get time away from something, and then as soon as something goes haywire in our mind, our wiring gets disconnected or conflicted, and we go right back. We say, I don't want what's new. I want what was old. I want what destroyed me. How can a man be in prison? I found out about a man, Francisco, in prison 3 years. He's clean. He's clean. He just got out. He just got in. He just got out. He wants to find a halfway house. He wants to get clean. Well, I'm trying to get him into our Timothy house. Guess what? It's been 3 days. He's high already. How can you be clean for 3 years and in 2 days get high? On what sent you to prison? Are you following me? Is that insanity? Does that sound insane to any of you? Is that like, why would I want to do that again? That destroyed me. It destroyed me. So I used the kitchen because it was the one pretty thing. I know that Debbie loves that now. So I was like, oh, come see my kitchen. I said, Debbie, show them the hammer. I said, no, the kitchen. Polished that up and breezed it in the kitchen and the piano. Look at that. It looks good. You never want to go back to what you had. And today, you're telling me that you want healing, you want peace, you want joy, you want knowledge, you want God's understanding of where you should be, right? I'll tell you this. Take me to 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 1. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 1. Thank you. The one person that said it was love. Sure. You see, everything we've spoken about, all roads lead to relationships. So today I want to start teaching you how to have great relationships. How many have been stuck in all kind of weird kind of relationships? Or like, man, you get the silent treatment one night. If you don't get home on time, you get the bad treatment, or you get the angry treatment. Or how many of you have ever experienced that you get home and your spouse treats strangers better than they treat you? Nobody wants to raise their hand on that one. Come on, anybody know what I'm talking about? People, they'll treat a bum on the street better than they'll treat their own wife or husband or children. Right or wrong? It's all about their reputation. There's something insane about that. There's something missing, and yet there's something that God is trying to reveal to us that we should know. Look at this. Corinthians. Follow the way of love. Eagerly desire spiritual gifts, especially the gift of prophecy. He says, follow the way of love. Give me that in the KJV, please. I want you to see something. Thank you, Lord. And camera's tilted a little bit. Follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts, but rather, it's not it either. New King James. Something else is follow love. Make love your greatest desire. Are you following me? How many of you think, oh yeah, pursue love. Pursue it. Chase after love, the very first thing. He says tongues and prophecy and all these things will go away, but one thing will remain, and that is what?